Hi there, this video is on next week's very extreme, scorching, warm to hot weather forecast UK 2023. Like this video, there's music, please a thumbs up. Place of interest today with our global sea temperature today off the west coast of South America, east and west Pacific region, North Pacific Ocean, upper global sea temperature, North Atlantic, upper global sea temperature, off the west coast of Africa, upper global sea temperature, and the Gulf of Mexico, upper global sea temperature. Let's see what's going on today, guys. Wow, fascinating. Looks like we're going towards El Nino in the eastern Pacific region. And the western part is staying La Nina-ish, and the North Pacific Ocean is getting quite hot in the west as well. It's cooling down the east, and the North Atlantic is staying the same. Though, so it's getting quite warm in the west Pacific Ocean, upper global sea temperature, in the Mediterranean, west of the Mediterranean, getting quite warm. And off the west coast of Africa, it's getting quite hot, especially around the Gulf of Mexico, which is the precursor to those tornadoes they had recently across last month in March, which I did predict would be the worst one for 25 years and 50 years across the southeast and North America for tornado season. With El Nino in the eastern Pacific region, that's a precursor towards more hurricanes in the east of the Pacific Ocean this year, and more typhoons across the west Pacific Ocean, with less hurricanes across the Atlantic Ocean expected. We're on the way to get to a tropical storm across the Atlantic this year, around Caribbean at the worst this year. Shouldn't be any hurricanes across the Atlantic this year. I think it was last year with El Nino in place over here, guys. I could be wrong, but I'm 85% right about the weather across the Atlantic Ocean, let alone across the Pacific Ocean. This is the American midnight GFS run. And you talk about very stormy weather, that's Storm Anthony, and then we Storm Betty after that. And then you talk about very hot air coming from the southeast or southerly or direction, or easterly winds. Quite warm. Europe is warming up now. Quite hot. It might be 22, maybe 25 Celsius next week on the at the 18th to the 22nd of April. Then it gets very cold towards the end of this midnight GFS model run, towards the end of April, the 26th, 28th of April. But I could be wrong. These forecasts are about 25 Celsius, but I'm also 85% right. And this weather forecast is subject to change as usual. That makes the last one. And this is the upper air temperature across working town locally today. Red line is the 30-year average line for upper air temperature. The white line's where the temperature going, and the green line is the operation run. And the operation is going on. It's going up. It's around about the 17th to the 21st of April. Could be 22 Celsius, 25 Celsius across working town locally, and it goes down. It does get down in the future, down below average, but I wouldn't be surprised if it goes above that, or we stay about average in the future. And these are rainfall spikes down here. Look about a lot of rain for the next few days across working town locally, and then more in the future. These might be thunderstorms on the 23rd, the 29th of April, but I could be wrong. But I'm 85% right. This is the same idea. It's the weather forecast in Bude and Cornwall, upper air temperature in Cornwall. The red line's a very average line. White level of temperature going, same idea, it's going above it, a little heat wave around probably about 17, 18 Celsius a day. I wouldn't surprise me. It'll be cooler there because you've got cool air coming from the southwest, and it goes down, at 25th of April, down to average. And a lot of rainfall spikes in the next few days, and it calms down, more thunderstorms of lightning, of showers, under showers in the future. This is weather forecast of Waking Town. Tomorrow, talking about very windy weather. You can see there, look at the wind strength, there's a lot of rain tonight. And you can see what's going on. A lot of wind, 51 miles per hour around about 1 o'clock tomorrow. Met Office got a yellow warning out for it. You can see what's going on there, guys. Incredible. Very windy, guys. Very windy. You can see what's doing the next few days. It's pretty unsettled in the future. Of course, Waking Town locally, you can see what's going on. And you can see what's going on there. It's warmer this weekend, and it gets to 21 Celsius. It might be 25 Celsius next week, of course, Waking Celsius. Yeah, 25 Celsius because Waking Town next week. Because Waking Town, I could be wrong. And Portsmouth tomorrow is pretty windy. You can see as we've got a warning out, and the wind strength is going to be quite horrendous, 55 miles per hour, 56 miles per hour. I'll probably cancel the Isle of Wight link ferry tomorrow, and the fast cap down out to Isle of Wight, let alone the hovercraft tomorrow. So take care. It'll be quite windy. This is what we're doing right now across the UK. You can see it's very wet across the southeast down there, the southern England regions. I did predict this, guys. I'm not 25% right. You can see what's going on across the UK right now. So yeah, it's pretty wild, guys. Pretty lively, pretty you name it, guys. Pretty wild. A lot of heavy rain across the southeast southern regions this evening. You can see this is where the tornado. Wow, so the thunderstorm threat is across the UK. You see the green colours unlikely, yellow colours a slight risk. Across the northeast and the southeast of Scotland this evening, there's a chance of thunderstorms this evening. This is the wind strength across the UK right this minute, guys. This is live right this minute. You can see it's quite windy. Talking about gales, red colour gales, severe gales across north of London City area right this minute, around North Buckinghamshire. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe to Sunshine Gems. I'm 25% right back by Lucas Waiting 10 minutes. He's subscribed to Sunshine Gems. Bye.